Hey everybody, it's Edwin again with Strictly Comics. Thanks again for joining in. As you can see, we have our first comic book review of the week. It is a Marvel title. It is actually Venom number 35. And I will say that, before I get into it, I can't stress the importance of any time that you get a chance to pick up a book that's under $4, pick it up, especially if it's a good read. This one, as you can see, is only $2.99, and it actually was a pretty good read. So what happens in this book is that, and another thing I actually like about Marvel is that before you actually get into the story itself, they do a good job of catching you up in like the first opening page. Because a lot of people want to start collecting comics, want to start reading comics, and they don't really know a starting point. So whenever you jump into these Marvel comics, they kind of fill you in a little bit with that first page so that you don't get lost. So that you kind of know a little bit about what's been going on. So what's actually been going on in this book is that Eddie Brock and Flash Thompson have teamed up together a little bit to fight these people that are infected with a viral attack. Now, I didn't know before, but, excuse me guys, Eddie Brock is now Toxin. So the police officer that was Toxin before is no longer Toxin. Eddie Brock took the symbiote from him, and I don't really know what happened to the police officer. But, so yeah, Eddie Brock is now Toxin, and Flash Thompson, as we know, is now Venom. What Eddie Brock is trying to do is he's trying to kill Flash Thompson because he knows how lethal and deadly the Venom symbiote actually really is. But what Eddie Brock doesn't realize is that through technology, Flash Thompson actually has the Venom symbiote in control, somewhat. Eddie Brock wants to kill him. So what happens is that Eddie Brock goes to Flash Thompson's workplace, which is actually a high school, and threatens to kill him because of the deadly symbiote. And Eddie Brock thinks that Flash Thompson is kind of possessed with the symbiote, like how Eddie was back in the day, but that's not the case. The symbiote doesn't have control over Flash Thompson so much, but Flash Thompson has control over the symbiote. And Eddie Brock doesn't really realize that. So, through the process of Eddie trying to kill Flash Thompson, not really wanting to do it in the high school, wanting to convince Flash to meet him outside of high school at another time during the day so that they can fight, some people that are infected with the viral tech kind of manifest, and these things start coming out of their mouths with arms, and they're both organic, biological, and technological. So, pretty interesting. Artwork is pretty good. There's a couple of really, really good shots of Venom and Toxin. So, it was a really good read. The story actually does come to an end. So then another storyline after this will start, whether it be 1 issue or 10 issues, another story is actually going to start after this one. At the end, I won't say what happens at the end, but Toxin and Venom fight it out with these people that are infected with this viral tech, and they just kind of start to trash the high school. And Flash Thompson at the time, before he turns into Venom, tries to get these kids into a closet and tries to get them out of the way because he doesn't want them to know who he really is. And plus he wants to eliminate the threat and kill these people that are infected with the viral tech. So pretty good read. I do recommend it. I'm going to give it 3.5 Sharpies. Thanks a lot, you guys, and stay tuned for my other comic book reviews. God bless.